Hello everyone, my name is Corey Sinsky. This is my week 6 presentation. The article is called How Much is Learning Measurement Worth? It is volume 14, issue 1. What was the researchers' goal in this article? They wanted to present an overview of the four major types of assessments along with the costs and benefits of each. They wanted to put emphasis on low-income countries especially. The four types are national, regional, hybrid, and international. Why did the authors think this was relevant? Well, educational assessments have been getting a lot more attention lately from educational specialists and certain outlets of the media. Stakes are very high. Um, Standards get changed depends on what scores you get on these sorts of assessments. For example, in America, we went from No Child Left Behind to Common Core because our test scores were getting lower and lower. So our government felt the need to change something, and there did need to be a change. Hopefully, Common Core is the right answer. And this also serves as a diagnostic tool of some sort to assess the overall health and well-being of an education system. The findings in the article, in order to develop a successful international assessment, it requires high skill in design, planning, and management. And this makes it pretty expensive if you want to buy the test and if you want to participate in the test. Now, what are the costs and the benefits of LSEAs? LSEAs being large-scale educational assessments. Well, first, like I said, there's purchasing the test. Then there's the indirect costs. Um, for example, using infrastructure, paying employees to give the test out. A lot of these costs for wealthy nations take it for granted because it's a lot of the cost, a lot of the money is put into law that they have to spend that money for these tests. But for low-income countries, the costs are just becoming too high. Um, Another cost we have to talk about is opportunity costs. What do they have to quote unquote pay if they don't give an assessment like this? Well, for example, some low income countries, they don't give an LSEA until grade 4. Um, and at this point, some students can be so far behind, it'll be hard for them to catch up. And a child's mind grows so much from kindergarten to 4th grade, it is unbelievable that some countries don't test until the 4th grade. It's important that they be tested sooner. So those are the findings. Here's some similarities that I've found between the course and this article. Assessments are important. In the first week of this course, we talked about TIMS and PEARLs and the importance of those and your standing once you take those tests for each of the countries involved. In the Stewart book, I read about context matters, and in this case, specifically money. Money matters in education because it's important that you have these assessments so you can see where you are in the world if you are that far behind, because education is a launching point for everything else. It's the basis for the economy, really. And in the Kubo book, accountability, specifically financial accountability. So how are finances being spent? Is it important that they spend money on these assessments? And then professional accountability. Are these teachers doing enough work? Are they doing a good enough job so that the students can learn in the best environment possible? The last slide, my impressions. Fourth grade is too late to give an LSEA. Um, if remediation is necessary, they should have started in first or second grade. Remediation would show that early. Say if a first grader started falling behind, that would be 3 years until they are tested, and they would be officially, everyone would know that they are behind and they would need remediation, when that can be 3 years of remediation already done. Fourth grade is just way too late. Um, Now, an option for this is that these low-income countries can create their own LSEAs. Now, I understand that there would be an upfront cost for this, but they wouldn't have to pay every year for the test, or they wouldn't have to enter a contract of 10 years or whatever, however they do it. They can create their own benchmarks. Now, there would be an upfront cost, but after this upfront cost, you would have the test forever, and you can adjust the test and make some changes to it if you need be. But it would take the total cost down. I think this would be a good alternative for these countries. Thank you for watching my week 6 presentation. I look forward to watching all your guys's. Have a good rest of the week.